Corner run was a bit early. Move again then. Move again. Get a bounce. Not bad. Switch again, Sean. Good, good. Look in your shoulder. Look in your shoulder. Not bad, son. Unlucky. Catch him up. Catch him up. Good. I got the ball, please. Good. Go on. Take that space. Take the space. Not bad. Just think about it, all right? So you stood still. As soon as that ball's going out to him, I just want to make it a rule at the moment we get out there, all right? Just make that, even if you go offside, it gives them a problem and something to think about, and it should open up the space to come inside in here, all right? Just make that one. Lads, for the last 4 minutes of it now, make it more difficult. So Greens, as soon as you win it, I've not done this before, but I want to put the pressure on you. Greens, as soon as you win it, you can find the goals, all right? So Reds, should that be easy for them? Yeah, so what have we got to make sure we do? Close them down double quick. We need the contact, all right? Suffocate them, okay? Let's play with a little bit more risk and a little bit quicker, okay? Give us a little bit half a chance now. Let's play into there. Good, react, react. Good, great set. Good fast support. Good, where's the corner run? Nice. Ooh, reaction. Greens, find the goals. Find the goals. Good play. Lovely regain. Lovely, numbers in the box, James. Nice. Brilliant. Can we have a regain of goal? Oh, my God. Carnage. Not bad. Greens, a little bit of realism. If you need to clear your lines, clear them. Hit the goal. Okay, well done, though, Reds. Didn't let them out. Really good. Keep the intensity up now. Last couple of minutes, play, Sean. Good, mate. Good. Lovely. Lovely. Where's the opposite side, then? Not bad. Step in. He's on. Corner run. Ooh, need the feet. Back inside. Safe side, Alf. Not bad, son. Reaction! Go! Go! Brilliant, my mate. Brilliant, that Alf. Good. That's the free kick, but we'll keep playing. Keep playing. Tight. Don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot. Don't let him shoot. Good. Go on and press, 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 press. Great reaction. Go! 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 Organise this. Sean, talk, 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 talk. Talk. Numbers over, get over, get over. Who's your mate here? Good, pass. Where's the space? Where's the box cross? Where's the box cross? Oh, I saw you making it as well. I saw you making it. Our number 10 was making the movement. Good. Tried to play that box cross. Excellent. Yes, please, James. Last couple of minutes, boys. Don't let them score. Don't let them score. Get your shape. Get the height. 5 on the front line. Alf, where are you, my mate? Good. Safe side pass. Lovely. Unlucky. Support again. Support again. Good boy. Come back out. Unlucky. All right. If it's locked down, can we come back out? Detail of that pass. Yeah. Get the structure again, pal. Well done. Last minute. Good. Take that space if it's on. If you've got space, step in. Not bad. Where's it set? Where's it set? Lovely, Alfie. Off the offside of him, mate. You were listening, pal. I like that. Alfie, well done. Let's go and close it down. Reaction. Drop off, Sean. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Don't worry about it. Last ball. Make this the last ball. Alf, brilliant timing. It's a great pass into the 9. We'd open up the space. Off the offside, the blind side of your midfielder. Brilliant timing. Well played, Sean. You got it. Fast supporting it. Good. Reaction. Don't play it blind. Good. Don't play it blind. Last ball. Lucky, Alf. Keep your head. Don't worry about it, pal. Going to make mistakes. Just react. Just react. Over and in. Corner run. Into that 9. Good. You can turn. Good turn. Lovely. Well played. Good. Take the space. Inside. Inside. Lock it in. Lock it down. Keep it going. Keep it going. Fast support inside. Not bad. Not bad. Getting behind. Good. Go, go, go. Press the keeper. Shouldn't get out. Shouldn't get out. Go on. Contact. Go, go, go. Brilliant. Brilliant. Swarmed it. Lock it. Lock it here. Let's have a finish. Lock it down. Oh, I'm locking it down as well. Unlucky, boys. Come in just for 1 second. Well done. Coaches, give them a round of applause, please, the lads. Thank you. It's definitely not for me. That's for the lads. Well done, boys. Come on in. Really quickly. I know you're getting tired towards the end, the back as well, which is difficult whilst you're watching what's going on in the game around you. We want to be able to lock that middle of the pitch down, so don't let Alfie go running here, there and everywhere, because he wants to try and get on the ball all the time as well. It's just really important. But your attitude was first class. All right, we saw some of the bits coming out from the patterns in there, which is difficult within 40 minutes. You don't know who I am. You're thinking, who's this madman and what's he going on about? All right, but there was some really good stuff. Thank you. Great attitude. Really appreciate your time. All right, hopefully the coach will give you another round of applause and you're going to get a lot of that as well today, okay? But thank you, guys. Well done. Nice one.
It's nice to be out there again. It's been four and a bit months now for me, so I was a little bit rusty, but it was nice to be back out in the grass and feel it again. So first of all, it was lovely to have that opportunity. I thought the players' attitude was fantastic. It's always, difficult for them. They've got a new voice and they've got to get, we expect them to get it straight away. It's never going to happen, especially with 15-year-old kids, but I thought their attitude was great. I think I probably had to talk through some of the basic bits a little bit more than I wanted to, but you know what? Some of those details are fine. So the timing of when to go and the touch, and that's got to be a sprint to break a line. I think things like that I was having to touch on. And once we got some of those bits going, there was one or two nice bits of play in the patterns. There were some great reactions. The reactions, obviously, then you can go into the nth degree on detail and positioning, and obviously didn't get loads of time to be able to go into that today. What I was looking for more was an attitude to do it, a willingness to do it with intensity and energy, and I thought they were great with that. Encouraged them to go and make contact with me and make tackles, and they did that really well, and I thought we saw some of that coming out in the phase. So overall, it's never perfect, but relatively pleased that they got some of that, some of the key messages in terms of trying to get behind, definitely play with intensity, trying to regain it as quickly as possible, sticking to the structure and trying to make those corner runs to try and create spaces either behind or into the 9 or back inside. And we saw some of that coming out. Yeah, good one. I mean, I think, when you're working with a group of players that consistently know what you're doing and know the patterns, obviously you can go straight into that, and you can I would normally work in blocks of time rather than number of balls but today I almost let the clock run because I wanted to feel it a little more. And every now and again, I'd obviously stop it and they get their breather then to try and get some of the learning in. So normally when you've got a group of players that are more up to speed with it and have a better understanding straight away because they do it all the time, then you can work more in blocks. You can get some of your coaching points across. And obviously then when there's a break in play, it also depends on what day it is in the week. Going after them today like that, it's more of a -3, -4 day. But I would do those sorts of patterns with the regains as well, even on a -1, because you could just do that and then not go into the phase. So it kind of depends on the week as well and where you are in it. But today I didn't work in blocks. I wanted to work a little bit more on, okay, let's just keep this flowing going. Try and make sure there's a good balance between football and then me stopping it with my voice. Well, Harry was really key with me today. It's the first time we've worked together. But it was really good because he was able to balance off and look at a couple of bits really which are really important, because I can't focus on every bit, the finish and then what's going on behind me and the regains. So he would work on the areas and the numbers arriving in the box, and also their reactions, to try and pinch it and squeeze it from the front. So that was really, really important. He could look at the timings of the runs as well, and also manage the defenders within the session, so they don't start reading it and killing it. I was able at one point just say, hey, look, he's starting to read that box cross now, so just get him more central again. And he could do that, and we could get a little bit more force success, if you like, but also a little bit of realism from that. And obviously then the balls and things that, coming back and making sure they're getting fed into me is really important to keep the flow of a session. So utilising as many staff as you can, whether that's physios, S&C guys, analysts, whoever you've got that are out there are available to do that. Everyone involved in the session so it can keep the flow of it going. I think for a couple of players I would have done some of the key ones. I think Alfie in midfield and a number 9, maybe Sean as a middle centre-back. I don't think the right side centre-back necessarily was stepping in like I'd want him to do, but maybe he doesn't understand that terminology, and I could have gone and shown him this is what I mean by stepping in and being able to take the space and almost hook, invite the pressure from their left winger. But he actually played some good passes and listened to me about playing in behind later on in the phase. So I think there was one or two individuals and key ones we did. But there was a few that couldn't quite get it. I think our left-sided 10 in the red wasn't quite getting the timing right of the runs with the right intensity, so it was blocking a little bit on the left-hand side. So I think there was some bits that I would obviously want to address and if I look back and spend a bit more time on, but tried to get some key bits in there to try and help them as much as possible in terms of the left wingers movement to stay high, to then drop down quick in order to be able to touch and play forward. And then he was able to do that a couple of times a little bit better. So hit one or two, but definitely some areas there where there'd be players that would need a little bit more. If I'd been on the grass for another few weeks before today, I think it definitely would have been better. But in all seriousness, I think if I'd have been able to probably just affect maybe our outside centre-backs a little bit more in terms of what stepping in, taking the space looks like, and being able to hook those the opposition wingers. Also, if I'd probably got someone to help me manage the opposition once we went into the phase a little bit more, so maybe should have grabbed Elliot, who knows that group of players, to be able to go, this is what compact looks like, get back into this 4 first before our wingers are jumping onto our centre-backs, because it was just getting we were a little bit blocked in to begin with in there, so I think I could have done that a little bit better as well. I think it was that box cross that I think it was Elliot played, wasn't it? Yeah, fantastic ball in behind the opposition, exactly what we wanted. I think there was good timing on the movement, and it was just like the perfect pass. It's almost like De Bruyne finding Mahrez back in the day. So that was really good, and then we finished with a goal on that one as well. So I think that was a really good example.